Wells, oh, he sat his defender.
Clock at 5. Wells finally realizes it. Step back 3. It's good.
Finds a wide open Jaylen Wells for 3. Pops it in. Wells off the crossover. Pull up 3. Bam!
Wells open for 3. It's good.
You just can't give up the look.
He strides through the defense. Off the glass. It's good.
Cold inside. Wow.
Up had it, lost it. Wells with the offensive rebound. Wells, look at that, up and under by Jaylen Wells. Brandon Williams, a good job there going with Isaac Jones. Wells trying it, and Wells hits it. Great defense for Washington. Wells will have to shoot it. And Wells with 2 on the shot clock.
Yakumovsky rips it away from the corner.
Got it!
Hands. Jaylen Wells. Yeah, I told you, big-time players step up when the game is on the line.
Shooting over 50% in this half. The kick and the 3 with room, launches, can't hit. The rebound taken, down low by Wells, turnaround, count.
Under a minute to play, and Wells. Glove skip. Wells for 3. Bingo. It's important, Dan, for coaches when your team has played so well as Wells. Mullins fouled from behind, no whistle. Wells, transition 3. Wells with 6. Munson got it inside, taken away. And Wells.
On your wings, 6'7", 6'8", to go along with the interior of Jones and Chin.
Them off. Rice again using the screen, kick out. And up to be a star for the Cougars. Got the ball now, open 3 on the way. Bang!
It's used to the speed and the pace of the Division I game. He's going to be another asset.
From the corner onto the floor, Jaylen Wells out of the 9 this season. Onto the floor for the Cougs, Jay Mullins with the assist. Sound jealous?
I am.
Wells tees it up and connects.
Yeah, 5-6 drives.
Maybe Coach drives a little faster than you do, El.
He must be, because if it's taking it 4 hours.
Eldridge?
Oh, there's no doubt about it, Lisa. Like I said, I don't think there's any egos. There's no selfishness. And that young man right there is on fire.
Yakumovsky, no reset on the shot clock here. Wells steps into a triple. There it is for Washington State. Wells, step back, leaning, hitting.
Content to distribute and create until that defense relaxes. Wells, do they ever need Jaylen?
This play so far is like nothing's happening. Somebody has to create.
A hoist from Wells. A brief lead for the Cougs as Carlson takes it right back for Utah. Wells off the crossover. Oh, have a... Rice finds a wide open Jaylen Wells for 3. Pops it in.
You got the Cougs spread out now. And the big key here is you just can't give up the look.
Washington State has done a good job of rotating assignments in that zone with their bumps. But on this end
for the Ducks. Extra pass. Here's Wells in the corner. Wells rattles in. Wells has the ISO on the near side, under 6.5 minutes to play here in regulation. Wells to his left this time, and Jaylen.
Watch that one in the film room tomorrow. The more passes, the easier shots get.
Wells from Rice. It's Mullins to Watts. Wells has the look, and he is running game. Wells with 9 points, somehow sneaky.
A pick and roll and let him create.
Both teams in the bonus. Keep that in mind. It's Wells. It's driving to the cup unimpeded. He cuts baseline. 10 to shoot. Jones sees the double team. It's Johnson on Jones. Cutting Wells. Wells fighting through some contact. Finlay. And Rice brings it down.
And with Duke in the semifinal before their season was ended. Oh, what a finish.
You won't let that entry pass get there.
Wells, he'll fire away. Looks good. Rebound.
Yeah, it's cold outside. It's been cold inside. So far. Wow.
Here's Oscar Clough. He's at the free throw line. 4 to shoot. Wells, shot on the way. That's good.
From the Sunshine Coast in Australia to Cochise and Douglas. Beautiful. Oh, how about that pass? Whoa. Wells operating. Yep. Wells operating one-on-one against Angel. Took him right inside. And Bill, this is the game we lost to him when we had an 11-point lead with 3 minutes. Strength and conditioning coach Zach Margolis for the Washington State Cougars should be really acknowledged, maybe even given a raise, hopefully. Running shot. Roy and HG, greatest television show. Oh, gosh.
He's going to pull away from the other. It's going to be about executing, turnovers, and rebounding.
Jaylen Wells, the freshman from Nigeria for the Cougars.
Amac got Wells on the switch, just couldn't finish it. Washington State much more physical on the defensive end here the last few minutes.
Jaylen Wells in the lane, and one, and the Cougars.
Quick double, right on the catch.
Tough three from the wall. Jaylen Wells. Jaylen Wells the miss, got his own miss. And then a putback for Jaylen Wells with the score. Remember, this is a Washington State team. Last Thursday night, Miles Rice, yeah, he had 35 points. Wells buries a three. And in the lane goes Wells for the finish. That's what who can play.
Yeah, it's going to be tough if Devon Smith is still out.
And Wells buries a three.
This is going to be a big win for Washington State. As you said, they'll get a big jump in their net rating. Knocking off a team. We saw that with 24. Jaylen Wells
on the shot clock. Clough a long way away. Wells, 3 on the way. Bingo. The basketball. Yakimowski. Here's Wells, 3 on the way.
This one averaging 82 points a game. They've got 34 right now with 15 minutes left.
Jaylen Wells, great space, bangs it through. Great catch by Wells, 7 to shoot. He turns, fires, and gets the roll. The touch. Yakimowski, boy, that could have brought rain. Clough had it, lost it. Wells with the offensive rebound. Yes.
They've been beating everybody to the ball on offensive glass. Whereas the last 2 ball games.
Wells.
That's a nice shot.
Up against Mia. This great pressure defense by the Washington Huskies. Late clock, so it has to be Wells, and scores it. Here's Jaylen Wells again. Their strength and conditioning coach Zach Margolis is just superb. Jaylen Wells has got to just torch. He's going at Mulcahy, goes right at him and scores. And that's the pace. Is his 4th college. Tulane, UNLV. Something must be wrong with Isaac Jones. Productivity for the Cougars has been Isaac Jones and Oscar Clough. They need that, and they get it. Jaylen Wells gone well in this head-to-head state rivalry. Wells, look at that, up and under by Jaylen Wells. Trouble. Brooks again. He stopped the entire possession. Boy, great defense for Washington. Wells will have to shoot it. And Wells with 2 on the shot clock.
Rice to the baseline. Flips it out to Wells. Checks his toes and knocks it down. Wells. Oh, he sat his defender. Rice with his eyes up. Wells again. Falls off defensively. Wells off the crossover. Pull up 3. Bam!
State's gotten it up a couple times for perimeter shots.
Wells. Oh, he's a flamethrower. Wells on the pull-up. Wow. Still has it. Shooting the gap. It's Jaylen Wells. His easiest 2 of the night.
Dexter O'Connor.
They send 2 at Clough. Good look opposite. Ball movement to Wells. He's Wells. Again.
Oscar Clough going at Dante. Let it fly. Wells does. Wells, who NCAAs, they've been the NIT the last 2 years. They would very much like to get back to where they feel they belong as that second
tallest team in college basketball. Oh, my goodness.
Game again for Washington State. We've not seen Chinyelu in this first half. Oh, tough shot. Wow!
Off the AMAC miss. And now Wells the drive. And hits.
Player in his second year.
Lonnie Winsu on the floor. Wells has won 8 of their last 9 games. Victories against Utah, Colorado, Washington, Oregon State.
You're right, and just kind of darts, dashes, weaves, gets into the lane.
Wells from the elbow. Rice for 3. That's off the front of the rim.
And Wells picks it up. Washington State.
Is Wells. Yakimovsky will drive to the corner. Wells, corner 3. Bingo. On there, 4 points. Wells, open 3. Nothing but Kyle Smith. Are you saying, guys, did you see what Isaac just did? Get him the ball more?
Absolutely.
And Wells tees up the 3. And their length, I should say, not just about size. It's hard to get passes inside on either one of these teams. Wells found a little soft spot.
Into his hands, being aggressive, and really aggressive with the ball, creating for himself and others. They're going to pass that off, switch that right there. A lot of those guards can guard anybody.
Here's Wells for 3. Got it.
You know, just the way he plays, and he like embraced it. He was all in for it.
You know what I'm surprised he didn't say?
Yeah.
There's Love, pump fake. Here comes Rice to Wells. Hanging and hitting. That's a great point about Rice, and he is just a freshman. Granted, he's been in school for 3 years. This is his first year on the court.
It feels like the biggest shot of the game for Arizona for a couple reasons.
And Wells answers.
They like Rice with key shot on him.
From deep. And Wells. Impossible shot falling away. Deep 3. Follow his hand on it. Yakimovsky rips it away from the corner. Got it! Wow.
Jaylen Wells, his first shot, and he rattles in. Wells with a hand in his face.
Weird Washington State.
They may have worked out together, though, AJ, being 8 miles away at Idaho. That must be what it is.
Very possible. Yep. As that rattles in for Jaylen Wells.
Yeah, that's a job here on the defensive end. They're giving Washington State a dose of their own medicine. Look at that beautiful run
nice
off the one leg.
Jaylen Wells.
Concealing his defender. Getting the easy dunk.
He's been sidelined with some foul trouble. Big basket there. Turnaround Wells. Hey.
That's a huge mistake right there by a veteran guy, Boogie Ellis. No way that pass had a chance.
Jaylen Wells.
Yeah, I told you, big-time players step up when the game is on the line. Jaylen Wells has been quiet, but there's been no bigger shot than that one.
But 2 bombs, one by Watts, one by Wells.
It's a complete breakdown defensively, leaving Jaylen Wells wide open. I mean, there's not a defender nowhere near him. Bottoms up.
It's a 10-2 run for Washington State, and I know you're not a numbers guy.
UCLA was called for 3 fouls and a technical in the first 20 seconds of the game, which was hard to believe. Jaylen Wells hits the shot.
His length right there.
Clough. And ends up with a 3 for Wells. Jaylen Wells and scores it and 1. No, Yakimovsky free. Swings out to Wells. And Wells knocks down
for that all.
And there's a nice spin and finish. Brandon Williams, a good job there going with Isaac Jones. Wells trying it, and Wells hits it. All right, Wells ISO'd against Berke. Takes him in. Tough shot.
This is Jaylen Wells. And despite the fact they've only made 1 3-pointer, have controlled the tempo of this game. Here's Wells with a...
I don't have much of a football background, so I struggle throwing different football analogies out there.
He pushed that ball up more quickly into the front court. Sets up Wells. Boom. Wells hits the three. We talked about with Madsen of Utah. Michael Jordan's been more willing to put it down and go.
Tim, for that matter.
I love every so often. I remember we remember these things from when I was in high school. There's a three in the corner. Those who do tell me that one game rarely can impact and change things that dramatically as Wells.
Mid-post area where he's a playmaker.
And they will have to work defensively. Colorado long possessions all night. There's a against Utah. Wells pivoting, has to hook a pass to get it out of trouble. Got it back for a three. That's good.
Rodman is loud and proud on that as well. It's a trend going around.
The former Washington State Cougars, so much upheaval on this roster, and there is 10.5 this year for Washington State in the turnover department. Oh, that's a laser beam of a pass, and it.
If you turn your back on him, he's going to take a gamble on you.
Rice to Watts, extra pass to the corner for Wells for three. It's good around the rim and down. Three from way downtown for Wells. He's got it to Wells. Wells, shot fake, then takes it, rattles it home. Big time.
So it's a mismatch.
Brody stood his ground, but Wells cleaned it up.
It seems like Washington State's had trouble getting the ball in bounds underneath the basket.
Now, Washington State does like to transition. If they can get an early one, they will look to do it before Iowa State.
And there's Wells. Yeah, Yakimovsky along the baselines to the corner for Wells. Shot clock at 5. Wells finally realizes it. Step back three. It's good. He splashed. Wells into the paint. Stops at the free throw line. High in the air. He can't. Wells open for three. It's good. Right before his senior year, so he was under-recruited. That's why he went to Sonoma State. He strides through the defense. Off the glass, it's good. Count the line.
Score points in the paint. They're outscoring Washington State 10-6 right now inside.
And Rice just barely got that in. Wells shots.
And hesitate, right? Take your instinct away.
Winsu with a tough pass to the corner. Wells has some space. Wells is on. And here's Isaac Jones back in with 3 fouls. Goes to Wells from the free throw line. That's good.